So hi everyone. Recently I had posted a story on my Instagram asking you if you would like to know my views about the recent spate of videos that quite a few content makers have released about the condition of the industry and how there are so many people who are coming under pressure of brands and saying only good things and sponsorships and blah 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 blah. And I got an overwhelming 100% response asking me to go ahead and create a video telling you what I feel about the entire situation. Now, why actually should I and you be bothered about what content makers are saying about the industry? Why I watch YouTube videos or I follow people on Instagram is because sometimes it's just a feel good thing. So I see someone doing a little bit of skincare, or I see someone doing a bit of a makeup look or something, and it's a lot. It's de-stressing for me. There's a feel good factor at the end of it, that wow, this is great, maybe I'll try this look out next time, or great, that looks like a great skincare product, let me study about it a bit more and see if it's going to suit my skin, and then try that out. Enough of chitter chatter. Let's get straight to the point. So we're going to talk about two categories of content creators, A, B and C, the ones who made those videos, then X, Y and Z, those who were getting a lot of hate on the content or on the platforms where A, B and C had posted out their videos. So what happens? So ABC have put out content talking about industry, bad things happening in the industry. I think their intentions are good because they want to see a change in the industry. They think that negative stuff is happening and that needs to be turned into a positive. So great. But if you are like me, I like to scroll through the comments as well while I'm watching the video, and I could see a lot of hate. So there are viewers like you and me who are talking about, oh, I love you and B and C, or I love A and C and U, but I completely hate XYZ. X has completely sold his soul, Y is only doing sponsored posts, and Z is whatever reason, but I'm sending out a lot of hate out there. And I was reading through these comments and I just felt that that unsubscribe button or the unfollow button is in your and my hands. So we could just break that connection and not be bothered with what XYZ is doing anymore if it doesn't really resonate with me, or if the content that they are creating isn't really making me feel good at the end of watching it. If I end up hating them, do you think that content creator really cares? You and I are what? One viewer? They've got 500,000, 600,000, whatever. But I am increasing my blood pressure. I am talking negative. So it's negative within me, right? So if you have been following a content creator for a while and you feel that they are not creating content that is giving you joy anymore, what would you do? What would I do? I would simply say, okay, I'm going to unfollow this person, because really, I mean, I'm not going to be doing all of that they are doing. I can't be changing my skincare every day, every week, every month. When I buy a set of skincare products, I like to finish those bottles. I hate waste of anything. So I like to finish those before I buy a next. Well, there I'm lying, because I tend to buy even before I'm halfway through my first set of skincare items. So yeah, that's my feeling. But anyway, but the point I'm trying to make here is that if they're doing too many sponsored videos and I'm not really connecting with that, two things I can do. One, I can unfollow them from whatever platforms I'm following them on, so that I don't have that influence on my life anymore, and continue to follow those who are making videos which is bringing me some value. The second thing that I can do is that if I want to keep following them, reach out to them, right? They may not respond to you immediately. Remember, they have hundreds, if not thousands, of comments coming in, DMs and personal messages coming in. So it's not obviously possible for them to respond to all of them. But I'm sure they're checking that, okay, how much hate am I getting? How many people are giving me positive reviews? How many of them are not happy with what I'm doing? And I'm sure they will change their content accordingly. So what you could do, and which I have done with some of the content creators that I have followed, is that I've told them that, see, I've been following you for XYZ years, and this is why I started following you in the first place. But in the last so many posts, so many months, or whatever, I can see that you are doing less and less posts of what I truly enjoyed from you. So could you do a few more posts of that kind? Right? Sponsorships are important. Remember, XYZ is probably getting their bread and butter from there, and it's not easy for them to really stand up against these big companies. These big companies have deep pockets. So if XYZ is not going to promote their products, maybe they'll call upon PQR to promote their products, right? So really, the big companies are really losing out on nothing, but XYZ stand a lot to lose, right? Now, I want to point out another thing. So, ABC put out these videos. I think the content was great, that they were calling out on brands trying to do whatever. But somewhere inadvertently, they also did bring up XYZ. Didn't name them, of course. That was very graceful of them. But the hint was definitely there. And that started this whole spate of hate comments on their Instagram posts or on their YouTube channels. So, I'm loving you, ABC, but I am hating XYZ because they've sold their soul and all. But neither A nor B nor C have publicly come out and said that don't use my platform for spreading hate. It's great, I love it that you love me, but don't hate someone else on my platform, right? And just as my closing points, I'd like to bring about something which struck me last evening when I was thinking about it. And what I realized was that ABC and XYZ also follow each other on multiple platforms. So ABC have made YouTube videos. Now XYZ are putting up sponsored post after sponsored post on their Instagram feed. But ABC are continuing to like those sponsored posts against which they've spoken in their YouTube videos. So I find that a little strange. But anyway, that's really between ABC and XYZ. My point is, what about you and what about me? What is going to be our response to things like this? Great, you love ABC, I also love ABC. It's okay if you hate XYZ. I don't hate them, but I feel that they could do better. So what I might do is, if XYZ is kind of getting on my nerves, I'll unfollow them. If I feel that there's still some potential left, I might reach out to them and say, but not on their public forum, but perhaps directly message them saying that I loved your content earlier, but I think you're bringing me no value right now. So I'd love if you could reprise some of those old stuff that you were doing. And I'd love to watch some of those kind of stuff, maybe some nail art that you've done on your own at home and not done in some very frightfully expensive salon where I can't afford to go. So is there a nail art that you've done on your own? Do a look that someone very famous has done using very expensive products, with products that ordinary people like me might have at home, right? That might be an idea. Great, sponsored post is also good for me because it brings about brand awareness for me as well. I learn, okay, that there are some products like this. I go back and do a bit of research. I look at the ingredients list and I say, okay, so this might be for me, this might not be for me. So for me, XYZ also are bringing in value. Maybe they're not making me very happy as they were in the past, but they still have something to offer to me. And if I feel that they have nothing left to offer to me, I am going to unfollow them. I am going to, unsubscribe to them, whatever. But I don't think I'm going to send out hate because I don't think it bothers them so, but it does actually. If you get some hate messages, it does bother you. But it might not affect their business or affect their profession so profoundly. but it's only making me feel negative. I have these negative things going on in my head, in my heart, and we know that when we are thinking negative thoughts, it does have an impact on your general and overall health. So, for your mental health and for my mental health, let us as a group, I love you followers. I mean, I don't know all of you personally, some of you I do, but not all of you. But I try to always send out positive thoughts to everyone around me. So, for our own sanity and for our own mental happiness, let's stop this hate right then and there. And if you see your friends, you obviously can't control everyone else, but if you see one of your friends who has put up a hate message, talk to them privately and say, okay, you don't like that person, don't follow them, right? But why call them names like that? I mean, at the end of the day, it's their business. I mean, if there's a famous Bollywood actress who is promoting some kind of skincare or whatever, it's an advertisement, right? You don't go around hating them, sending them hate messages. Acha, why did you do that ad for that particular company? Arey, kiya hai na. That's their prerogative. I mean, that's their way of also adding to their income. Income is important. Everyone needs it. So I think I've rambled on long enough. So I am going to stop for now. What I would love for you to do is comment. Go down to the comment section below. I always kind of stumble over my words. Go down to the comment section below and tell me what you do to keep your thoughts positive. When something negative enters your life, how do you try to remove that and think happy and positive thoughts? So just send me one-liners, two-liners, a whole long essay explaining how you do that. I would love that, love to engage with you. I may not be able to answer all of you because it's busy season for me professionally, but I'll definitely, give you a thumbs up or a heart wherever you post your comments. I can do that. And yeah, if you like what content I am creating, I'm no influencer, by the way. So I'm looking at myself. I'm looking to build content for you guys and something that you and I can connect with. So if you like the content that I'm creating, don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, if you want to switch on the bell icon to get quick updates on what I'm doing and the latest video that I posted, go right ahead. And much love. And with that, I'm signing out. Bye bye.